Hi, hello friends, welcome to Win Academy. Today we are going to discuss about bricks. Brick is the most commonly used building material and used for construction of walls, columns, roofs, paving floors, etc. The standard size of the brick is 9 centimeter cross 9 centimeter cross 9 centimeter, and the specific gravity of brick is 2. The good brick clay contains 20 to 30% of alumina. Alumina is 20 to 30%, and the silica is 50 to 60%. Lime, magnesia, sodium, potassium, manganese, and iron oxides. These are very little amount only. Next is quality of brick. What are the things that affects the quality of brick? First one is the excess of alumina in the clay makes the brick crack and wrap on drying. Second one, the excess of silica in the clay makes the brick brittle and weak. Third one is the excess of lime in the clay causes the brick to melt and destroy during burning. The brick should be uniform shape and should be of standard size. This is the few things that is very important to notice why we are going to construct a building or a column roofs like that by using a brick. Then before we are going to the deep discussion about brick, you have to know what is efflorescence. The alkaline salt present in the brick absorbs moisture from air, which on drying leaves a powdery deposit on the brick. This is the powdery deposit which is absorbed in this picture. This is also. This will also cause if the clay used for making bricks contain pyrite and the water used for pugging the clay contain gypsums. This is called efflorescence effect. The next one is manufacture of bricks. There are 4 steps involved in the manufacturing of bricks. First is preparation of clay, molding, drying and burning of brick. First, preparation of brick clay. First of all, the earth is dug out in clear weather and cleaned of stone, pebbles, grades, vegetable manure, etc. The earth after digging out is left to atmospheric action for few weeks. This process is called weathering process. After this weathering for this, where this clay is prepared for molding. It is found that there is 1.5 to 2.5 cubic meter of earth is required for making 1000 bricks. The clay is then tempered into brick mills for further processes. Second one is molding of brick. After preparing the brick, the molding of brick is carried out either by hand or machine. Hand molding, the bricks are molded by hand, that is manually. It is preferred wherever manpower is cheap and readily. Manpower is cheap and readily, that time the hand molding is preferred. The hand molding may be done either by ground or table. Accordingly, this ground molding or table molding. The bricks are molded in machine when large number of bricks are to be manufactured in a short time. The machine molding may be preferred either by plastic or dry process method. The hand molding bricks are superior to machine molding because they are facing purposes. Drying, next one is drying of bricks. After the bricks are molded, they are dried. The drying of bricks may be natural or artificial. The natural molding bricks are kept in the sun for a day or 2 days, 2 or 1 day. The edges are slightly raised. These bricks are now arranged in rows by the edges is slightly raised called hacks. The little space for free circulation of air is kept for each bricks. The air and sun-drained bricks are adequately strong and durable. If the bricks are not properly dried before they are burnt, they have to get cracked or distorted during the burning process. The artificial drying is used when bricks are recovered on a large scale at a rapid rate. The next one is burning of bricks. The burning of dry bricks is done either by clamp or kiln. In India, both clamp and kiln burning is preferred. It may be noted that the average outturn of first class bricks in clamp is 60%, where for a kiln burning it is about 80 to 90%. The burning of bricks in kiln is completely 24 hours in temperature of about 1000 degrees Celsius to 1200 degree Celsius. After bricks after burning in the clay required about 12 days to cool. 12 days to cool for unloading processes. Next one is classification of bricks. The first class bricks, second class bricks, third class bricks, Jama bricks. These are the topmost classification of bricks. First one is first class bricks. These bricks are well burnt, having smooth and even surface with rectangular shape and uniform reddish color. These bricks should not absorb water more than 20% of its own weight after 24 hours immersed in water. This is what saying it is a first class bricks. It should be noted that it should have a minimum crushing strength. Crushing strength is 10.5 meganewton per meter square. Next we have move on to second class brick. These bricks are slightly overburnt, having rough surface and not perfectly rectangular in shape. This brick should not absorb water more than 22% of its own drying weight after immersed in 24 hours in water. This is called second class bricks. Then we move on to the third class bricks. These bricks are not properly burnt, that is underburnt in the kiln, and these are the soft and can be easily brokenable. These bricks should not absorb water more than 25% of its own drying weight after immersed in 24 hours in water. This is called third class bricks. Let's move on to Jama class bricks. These bricks are overburnt with irregular shapes, and this is in a dark bluish in color. It is not preferable for construction or any other construction works. This is only for paving purposes like that. Next one is special bricks. First squint brick, paving bricks, round bricks, perforated and hollow bricks, refractory bricks. The refractory brick is classified as acid brick, basic brick and natural bricks. We will discuss briefly about this special bricks in the upcoming videos. If you like this video, share this to your friends and subscribe our Win Academy. Keep supporting me. Thank you. Bye friends. Cheers.